Beans and cornbread.
Before we dive in, here's your required disclaimer. This podcast uses satire and dark humor to discuss very real and very messed up events. We roast the powerful, not the powerless. We don't joke about the victims, but we will joke about the people who thought the rules didn't apply to them. Are you still with us? Good. Now let's get uncomfortable.
Good morning, everybody out there, and welcome to Beans and Cornbread. I'm Kevin.
I'm Jessica.
And you are here to listen to episode 008. But first, before we get into that episode, Jessica, how are you today?
I am doing fantastic. It's been a good day. We went for already a walk.
Yes, we did.
We did our trails and therapy.
Yes, and if you haven't seen Trails in Therapy, or listened to, I should say, Trails in Therapy, check that out also on the Mobile Network.
Yep, it was a short one. It was cool. It was different scenery, so that was nice. I like that.
Yeah, we had to do something different, and I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Just like what you said, I enjoyed getting up this morning, although it was a task to get up out that bed. I think we start off in Trails and Therapy talking about that as well.
Yeah.
And but it was cool to have a different scenario, a different path of walking. And plus, we don't want you as viewers to always see the same thing over and over and over. It wouldn't make sense.
Yep.
And at the end of that Trails and Therapy, once we made it back home, we actually came up with some other ideas that we think you guys are going to be really excited about in the future of what we're going to do.
That's right.
But we're going to set all that aside, and let's get into Beans and Cornbread episode 008. Jess, I have something that I'm so excited to present to you. It's going to be hopefully fun and eye-opening.
Okay.
And let me give you the name of this episode. Okay. We did see some excitement about the UFO UAP thing, so it goes along those lines. And the title for today's episode is "If an Alien Landed Today."
Okay.
So what I would like to do is run you through a scenario of what might happen if you discovered something like that happening and what you would do. And I'm going to kind of narrate that.
Okay, awesome.
And you will play the role
of the hysterical.
Of who you are.
Hysterical
and
Jessica.
And what you might do in this scenario. So are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is nighttime.
Okay. Always.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's not in the morning. And you are suddenly jarred awake by the sound. So that wakes you up out of your sleep. What
Automatically tornado.
You think it's a tornado. So what would you do? What would you do?
Check the weather report. Check the phone.
Okay, so you get your phone out.
Yep.
Immediately, when you look at your phone, you pick it up from the nightstand and there is a special announcement going out about all citizens should stay indoors until further notice. And it seems to be issued by not only local state government, but the United States of America government.
Okay.
What would you do?
I would start checking social media.
Okay, so you're on your phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm going down anything. I haven't woken anybody up yet.
No. You're still in the bed.
Yeah. So I'm just scanning everything, going into news homepages maybe, or most likely to be on Facebook already.
So the first thing you spot in your social media feed is people talking about a UFO or a UAP has hovered or landed in Times Square.
Okay.
So what are your initial thoughts when you very first time you see that?
Initial reports probably would be it's a hoax.
Okay, so you think
I wouldn't freak out yet.
Okay.
I wouldn't freak out yet. I'd wake you up already.
So you're not going to think future what you would do. You're going to be in the present of what you're doing currently.
Yeah. So I'm waking you up.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, this change.
Let's just, for the sake of this scenario, I'm not here.
Oh. Are my kids here? Am I by myself? Am I?
Yeah, everybody else is here except for me.
Okay. Well, where the hell are you?
I'm at work or something.
Okay. Okay. So I'm not gonna wake up the kids yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna freak them out. So I would just monitor. I don't know anybody on the East Coast, so I couldn't verify or whatever. But I would just keep on going back and monitoring.
Okay.
You'd probably get on the computer, so I'd have a couple screens going. Go on TV. And also I would start getting dressed. Get a little ahead of if I have to.
So let's say it's
Round up
it's
everybody.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you're gonna start monitoring, getting on TV. You hear the pitter patter of her feet, and there's a knock at the door, and the door opens, and it's our youngest daughter. She has her iPad in her hand.
Oh, awesome.
She got up early for whatever reason, and she's asking, "Mom, what's going on? I can't get on anything, and these emergency sound is on everything. Everything she sees is this emergency thing going on. What are you doing?"
I would just tell her that she needs to get up in my bed with me, and there's something going on. We don't know what it is yet. I definitely would not tell her anything about UFOs. I would call you.
Okay, so call me.
Okay, I would call you. Okay, ring, ring.
Baby, you okay?
No. Check I'll be like, have you checked the news?
I've already seen it. Stay there. I'm coming home. We thought about things like this happening in the past. I'm not sure if I should run by the store first, but I'm going to come home first.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the phone cuts off.
Okay, I would call you back, obviously.
It's busy.
Instead,
all lines are
all busy,
tied
okay. I'd start waking up the kids.
Okay.
Maybe get them dressed, just, put them in one room, put them all in the living room, put them somewhere where we can just kind of get us ready into a bug out stage.
So you're waking up all of our children. They're not in the know right now.
Yeah.
So what are you telling them?
Well, fortunately, they're all old enough, except the baby, to.
But what are you telling them? Because
I'm
you're
just
waking
telling
them up.
I'm saying, get your butts up. We need to get ready. There's something going on. We don't know what it is yet.
Get ready for what, Mom?
We don't know what it is yet.
What is, Mom?
They're saying that there is a UFO in New York.
Really, Mom?
And then I'm just going to tell them to get ready. Just stop asking questions, get ready. Because it needs to happen. So we'll discuss it. Once we get everyone situated, then we can have a little breakdown of what's really going on.
So I would assume they're going to say, well, what are we going to do?
Your dad's on his way. And so we'll wait for him, and then we'll just keep on monitoring all the news stations if we can. If you check your friends, they have friends online. So if anyone's on the East Coast, see if you can get in touch with them.
So once you say your dad's on the way, you see your oldest son tries to call dad. The call instantly does not go through. He says the call's not going through. How do you know he's on his way?
Well, because I talked to him, and he said he was on his way.
Okay.
But the phone lines might be down. The grid might be down. We don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Also, we need to charge our phones. So everyone needs to plug in their stuff. Because we don't know if the power's going to go out. We don't know what's going to happen. So we need to plan for if the power goes out, if the water, I don't know. We don't know. We're kind of just floating.
So as all this is taking place, in the background, you start to hear the sounds of police sirens, ambulances, fire trucks, and it seems like there's commotions that are starting to take place throughout the city, even some nearby that you're starting to hear.
Okay, so is there only one spacecraft?
You don't know.
We don't know. Okay. Because I would be freaked out, but also it's far enough away to where we can not totally have a meltdown, I think. So if there's different ones popping out over the major cities, then that's a problem because
Yeah,
we're
currently you don't know. You just
okay.
know about the feed that was seen short amount of time on the internet before it too got shut down, along with phone traffic. That there was something above New York.
Okay.
But now it seems to be affecting the local community as you're starting to hear sirens. I mean, you're assuming that's what it is going on outside,
Mm-hmm.
but you're actually hearing these sirens and sound like fire trucks and police and individuals.
Okay, I would just stay put still,
Okay.
of course, because we're still waiting for you.
So,
We're
so you're
safe in the house.
shelter in place.
Yeah, we're safe in the house. We just, make sure everything's locked, everything's shut. Um, like I said, if we could still charge all our stuff, we need to charge everything we have. Start getting little bags ready in case we have to bolt. You know, um,
So as a parent, what are you
just
telling your
prepare.
children in particular? Because getting a bag ready for a kid is not necessarily something they could plan for themselves. So what are you like saying in particular to your
Like
children?
what to put in the bag, or
Whatever.
just get a couple changes of clothes, get your toothbrush, you know, we don't know how long we'll be gone.
Mom, where are we gonna go?
No clue right now. We don't even know if we're leaving. We may have to go to a shelter place, with a group of people. We might have to start driving to grandma's. I mean,
Have we contacted grandma?
no, we tried. The phones are dead. So hopefully everyone is getting the same information, and we're not about to go loot the stores, try to clear the shelves or anything like that because we don't know what.
Okay, then you hear a knock at the door.
Uh-huh. Well, I peek out.
You see a gentleman in a military uniform
Mm-hmm.
knocking on your door repeatedly.
Well, I open the door.
In the short of it, he tells you to make sure you guys are being safe, shelter in place. Are you the only ones here?
Mm-hmm.
How many of you are here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying?
I tell him I tell him everything, and then I say that you're on their way,
Okay.
just in case, to let him know that I'm having my husband come home,
Right.
safety's sake.
Mm-hmm.
I might answer the door with a weapon. Just,
Well, would you or would you not?
I probably would have,
Okay.
So
in the present time, you would have went and got your weapon.
I would have
first?
got the weapon first, yeah.
Okay.
And then answer the door.
Okay.
And maybe just had it behind my back, not to, but just let him know that, okay, we'll follow directions, whatever. And just hopefully he'll let us know if there's like a radio station or,
What, do you ask him anything?
I ask him, what's going on? What do we,
The last report we got, ma'am, is the shelter in place. There's been aircraft spotted, unknown aircraft spotted over New York and in Texas as well. And we're not sure exactly what's going to happen. The National Guard has been notified. Military is on high alert. And we need to know that the citizens are safe. And we're trying to make sure that we know who's where and that you have enough rations and food supplies to survive or, for an amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
How are you all on that?
We're good. We have enough to survive a few days, as long as the power doesn't go out, hopefully. I mean, if not, then,
Okay. So now you have the
But
door
we're
open
good.
and you see this military person. There's police out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear in the not too far distance, sounds like crowds of people yelling, screaming, things are going on in the vicinity of what the businesses are from your location, from your house.
Mm-hmm.
So just some information that you're kind of gathering from the door being open. He says, okay, if you need anything, make sure you just tune in to the national radio station, gives you the information that you need to have for that, and then he leaves.
Okay.
What are you doing now?
I'm Still trying to get a hold of you, even though it's kind of pointless, but we just make sure that all our vehicles are locked. I go through the whole steps of making sure the house and cars are secure. That way no one can come and
So tell me what you're doing.
I'm running outside real quick or I'm, making sure that all the,
As you exit the rear of the house, you can hear the roar of jet engines flying overhead at high rates of speed. Seem like it's coming from all directions. Also, once you get outside, the alarms are continuing to go off in the area
okay.
constantly. And you can hear the clamor of people even more so as you go outside.
I just basically rush back in
Okay.
and lock and secure everything. And then just kind of watch the windows, make sure the kids are still where they're supposed to be. Make sure electricity is still on. Kind of maybe do like an inventory of the food and see what we have going for us, and maybe start filling up things with water, putting that off in buckets or pans or whatever in one bathroom, kind of just, prepare in case everything gets shut off.
Okay. Before long, all the TVs that you have on tune in to the White House, and there's a special report that comes out. The president comes on. It's telling everyone to shelter in place, stay in place. You can tell this is a script that has been written, and he's reading from it, saying that this is unprecedented thing that's taking place. Then he also says that this is not only happening in the United States, but it's happening across the world. So the whole world is experiencing the same thing at once, and for everyone just to please be safe and to pray.
Okay, so we know it's real. We know it's something we don't know what to do, actually. What's going to happen? Is it dangerous? Is it, are they friendly? Are they not? Are they, but just the same, I just keep on making sure everything is right. We have all we need.
You notice that some of the children are starting to panic,
Yep.
not knowing what's going on. They are constantly asking, "Where's Dad?" Dad, for some reason, has not responded to any calls and has not shown up. You think the time is probably well overdue for that to have happened. And so as a parent at that time, what are you thinking? What are you doing? How are you coping?
I probably internally freaking out like crazy, but I have to show the kids that it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Still get everything ready. Maybe talk to the older kids and let them know this is serious. This is what's happening. We don't know when Dad will be back. We may have to leave. So we need to prepare like a note maybe or something, or
Well, tell me what it is you're actually going to do.
if we have to start
And
going to,
so when you say if you have to start doing something, what is the determining factor?
if we see anything in the sky coming towards us, or like if we see anything, I'm not necessarily thinking like hordes of people are going to come to the house yet, but if just that if we hear an announcement that we have to leave the houses, or I don't know. I don't think unless something comes right above our house, I don't see us leaving.
Okay.
Knowing me, I'd probably be like step outside and see if I can look up and down the road just to see what I see.
Okay, so you step outside, you're looking down the road, and you see from the corner in front of your house that people are like running like from the location of Walmart and other businesses are, and they have like bags of goods and things like that. There's a yell from inside the house, "Mom, the local TV's back on." The roads are all blocked. There's huge traffic jams. There's fires. Some accidents have taken place. There's a lot of police out, probably all of them. The fire department is out there. So you automatically think, well, maybe that's why dad hasn't made it home yet. He might be caught up in traffic. But you do see people scrambling all over the place. Neighbors are looking outside of their homes, as you see a few of them take off toward the stores or whatever.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things that you're starting to see.
Yeah. So I can't make that decision to take off to the store because the kids are by themselves. Even though we have older kids, I don't want to run the risk of one of us not being with them. So that's not an option. And I definitely wouldn't send one of them to the store. So I would just have to bunker down. I mean, that's all we can do. Try to get as much info. Still try to frivolously call people, which, is going to be pointless, but you kind of do motions that you normally would do. Try to send out emails, try to send out, see if
So whatever communication.
yeah, try to do every avenue
Yes.
that we can.
Okay.
Makes me want to have like a CB radio or something now. But
Absolutely.
I don't know, just we wouldn't leave until we absolutely had to, because I wouldn't want to leave and then you go looking for us. You coming home. Because my luck would be we'd drive right past each other.
Okay, so this is stage one. Stage one.
Yep.
We don't have enough time to go through stage 2 and 3, which we'll have to do in another broadcast. But let's just go over stage 1. So first of all, Jess, how did you feel about this exercise? And what did it make you feel internally?
It was cool. It made me think like kind of what could happen. I mean, even if it's not aliens, I mean, it could be
Terrorists, it could be anything.
terrorists.
Right?
It could be, the grid cut off. It could be anything that could be potentially like turn us into like apocalypse type dystopian people. So, it makes me want to prepare more,
Right.
to have a backup of at least the pantry full of water or, dry goods or something, generator would be nice. I mean, just stuff like that. Just like not go full blown prepper, but have some kind of like
But
plan.
would you want to be as prepared as much as possible?
Yeah.
Within reason?
Within reason. Yeah. I don't want to. It'd be nice to build a bunker or something, but
Right.
reality wise, it'd be nice to because you just never know the way the world is right now.
So what did you think about the scenario in general, like waking up in the middle of the night or early morning,
It's
sirens are
terrifying.
going off, not knowing what's happening, and then you're seeing these things that you might not truly believe at first on
Yeah.
social media?
Well, it's
How did that make you feel?
Well, first off, you weren't there, so that makes it like 1,000 times more, because you would tell us, you would be the director on it, so it'd have been better if you were there. But I don't know. I think I did pretty good.
So what do you think about the relationship or the non-relationship with our neighbors in scenarios like
Yeah,
this?
it's not a it's I mean, you want to know your neighbors, but then we've talked about it before. When stuff like this happens, each is their own. You have to
Well,
worry
it
about
depends on the relationship.
Yeah, but when it comes to rations and stuff, I mean, it's just a reality. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We can't afford to dole out rations to people. You want to do that, but when you have kids to worry about, you just, I mean, it sucks. Sorry, but, so it just kind of made me think like we might need to be, like I said, not for aliens per se, but there's a million other things that can happen.
Okay. So what, if anything, surprised you about yourself in this scenario?
Well, as my kids dream, I sit there in a corner drooling in a cup, basically. When any kind of crisis happens, I just stand there like a dolt. So I'm glad I was actually in action. I was moving around. I was delegating. I was, getting everything ready, so that was good. And I think that's what I would do. I wouldn't sit there and just stand there like a lump, if things were to happen.
Right, right.
So I'd have to be. I mean, I'm
Gotta
alone
step
with
up
my
to the plate,
kids.
right? Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. So, any closing thoughts or final words you would say about the scenario, about your actions, about what was going on?
Um, just that this was a cool exercise. It's going to be cool when we do the second part. Um, just that I didn't surprise myself about what I would do, but it was nice, ticking boxes.
And I kind of gave you some things where it was just focused on you.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if I was here, I would be trying to do a lot of the stuff that you said you
Yeah.
was doing. So I had to take me kind of out of the equation, right, to see what you would do. So maybe in the second part, you can lead it, and we'll go from my perspective where I'm at and what I'm trying to do.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
I think that'd be awesome.
Okay. Good.
All right. Well, this has been the Beans and Cornbread Podcast, episode 008, part 1. If an alien landed today.
Yep.
And we'll be right back with the last 9.
Toodles.